Water, the elixir of life. It sustains us, nourishes our crops and fuels our industries. But what happens when this precious resource becomes scarce? Well, imagine Earth cracking under a relentless sun and cities choking on dust, resulting in a global conflict between nations. This isn't some dystopian future, it's the reality dawning upon us, the reality of the new water war. Now, you might be wondering what exactly this water war is. It's not about battles fought in the ocean or on riverbanks, but it's a war nonetheless. It's a war over one of our planet's most precious resources, water. This war is being fought not with guns and bombs, but with construction projects, international treaties, and diplomatic negotiations. In recent years, the issue of water scarcity has become a pressing concern for many countries, particularly those in the Middle East and South Asia. As populations grow and climate change continues to impact the availability of water resources, a new geopolitical dynamic has emerged, one centered around the control and management of water. In this video, we're going to take you on a global journey spanning continents from Africa to Asia. We'll be visiting Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan, Iran, and China, just to mention some. These nations are at the forefront of this new water war, undertaking massive, ambitious projects that aim to harness, control, and utilize water in ways that have never been done before. We'll explore the reasons behind these projects, the challenges they face, and the potential impact they could have on these countries and the world as a whole. Can we navigate this new battlefield before the last drop falls? Or will the new water war engulf us all? Egypt's megaproject and the quest for water independence. Our first destination is Egypt, a nation renowned for its grand-scale projects and enduring ingenuity. As we marvel at the monumental construction of Egypt's new administrative capital, we're poised to witness an even more awe-inspiring endeavor: the ambitious creation of the world's largest artificial river. This audacious undertaking is designed to breathe life into a vast expanse of 9,200 square kilometers of desert, birthing a new delta that promises to revolutionize Egypt's agricultural landscape. The significance of this endeavor cannot be overstated. It holds the promise of fostering food independence, unlocking additional income streams through agricultural exports, and addressing the mounting food demands of a population projected to swell from 113 million today to an estimated 160 million by 2050. These objectives present a formidable challenge for a nation where a staggering 96% of the land is engulfed by desert, and the remaining 4% of arable land is steadily succumbing to urbanization. Why the urgency, one might wonder? The answer lies in Egypt's status as the world's largest importer of wheat, a reliance that's been further complicated by the upheaval in Ukraine propelling global food prices to unprecedented heights. The specter of food security looms large, particularly in light of the fact that until 2022, a substantial 80% of Egypt's wheat was sourced from Russia and Ukraine. In response to this vulnerability, President al-Sisi unveiled an ambitious vision in March 2021, the creation of the new delta and the world's most extensive man-made river. Stretching over 114 kilometers, this colossal river will channel agricultural wastewater from one of the Nile's tributaries to irrigate over 9,000 square kilometers of new farmland, charting a bold new course for Egypt's agricultural future. As we witness this monumental endeavor unfold, it becomes evident that Egypt's quest for water independence transcends the realms of agriculture and food security. It embodies a bold assertion of national resilience, innovation, and strategic foresight, positioning Egypt as a beacon of progress in the face of formidable environmental and demographic challenges. This endeavor not only signifies a pivotal moment in Egypt's history, but also serves as an emblem of human determination to conquer nature's constraints and forge a sustainable future. 2. Ethiopia's Renaissance Dam, powering up or drying out a nation. But this project hinders another one. In the heart of Western Ethiopia, a groundbreaking construction project has begun: the birth of the Renaissance Dam. This colossal edifice, worth an estimated $4.2 billion, isn't just another construction project. It's a statement of intent, a symbol of a nation's ambition to harness the power of nature for its development. The Renaissance Dam is the most ambitious hydroelectric project on the African continent, a testament to Ethiopia's determination to overcome its challenges and move towards a brighter future. Towering at 145 meters high and stretching for almost 2 kilometers, this megadam is not just an impressive sight, but a powerhouse of potential. It has the capacity to generate over 5,000 megawatts, more than double the output of Egypt's Aswan Dam. Once completed, it's set to revolutionize Ethiopia's energy landscape, supplying electricity to 60% of the population. This is a significant leap, considering that, according to World Bank data, only 51% of Ethiopians had access to electricity by 2020. The Renaissance Dam isn't just about electricity, it's about transforming lives. It's about combating widespread poverty and improving living standards. It's about empowering millions of Ethiopians with the power they need to build a better future. However, making this giant dam work is no small feat. The country has to fill a gigantic reservoir capable of holding 74 cubic kilometers of water. This requires interrupting the course of the Blue Nile, one of the Nile's 2 main tributaries, supplying almost 60% of the Nile's downstream flow. This is where the situation gets complicated. The Blue Nile flows downstream towards Sudan and Egypt. For Egypt, a country already in desperate need of water, this poses a major concern and a terrible threat to its subsistence. On March 24th, Ethiopia announced that the dam was 90% complete. A fourth and final filling of the reservoir was launched this summer, further reducing the flow of the Nile. The Egyptian Minister of Water Resources and Irrigation, Hani Serial, has denounced the disastrous effects of Ethiopia's unilateral measures and the immeasurable damage to the social and economic stability of Egypt. As the negotiations continue, the implications of the Renaissance Dam's completion reverberate across the region, underscoring the intricate interplay between water, energy, and geopolitics. The tensions surrounding the dam's filling and operation epitomize a delicate balancing act between national development aspirations and transboundary water management, with far-reaching implications for the ecological and socio-economic fabric of the Nile Basin. Hence, the fate of the Renaissance Dam transcends national borders, encapsulating the shared challenges and aspirations of the riparian nations, and the imperative of fostering cooperation to navigate the complex nexus of water, energy, and regional stability. Further east, another country is also wrestling with the challenges of water scarcity and sustainable development. 3. Afghanistan's Qosh Tepa Canal. In the northern plains of Afghanistan, a massive irrigation project is underway, reflecting the country's aspiration to transform its arid landscapes into verdant fields. The centerpiece of this endeavor is the Qosh Tepa Canal, a project that's been in the works for over a decade and is now nearing completion. The Qosh Tepa Canal is a bold vision, aiming to irrigate nearly 40,000 hectares of agricultural land, turning barren desert into productive farmland. This ambitious project is emblematic of Afghanistan's determination to harness its natural resources and revitalize its agricultural sector, thereby bolstering food security and economic prosperity for its populace. However, the project is not without its difficulties. The canal sources its water from the Amu Darya River, a lifeline for several Central Asian countries. This reliance on a shared water resource has led to tensions in a region already fraught with disputes over water resources, highlighting the complex interplay between national development imperatives and transboundary water management in a geopolitically sensitive region. Despite the challenges, Afghanistan remains hopeful. A country that has been ravaged by conflict for decades, Afghanistan sees in projects like the Qosh Tepa Canal a chance to rebuild its economy and provide livelihoods for its people. The successful completion of the canal holds the promise of not only transforming arid landscapes into fertile agricultural lands, but also revitalizing rural economies, fostering employment opportunities, and bolstering food production to meet the needs of a growing population. If successful, it could turn once war-torn lands into vibrant and productive agricultural areas, making the desert bloom and ushering in a new era of agricultural prosperity for the nation. However, the path towards realizing this ambitious vision is fraught with regional tensions and daunting technical challenges. The qosh Canal's reliance on water from the Amu Darya River necessitates intricate negotiations and cooperative arrangements with neighboring countries sharing the transboundary river basin. This underscores the imperative of fostering regional cooperation and diplomacy to navigate the delicate balance between national development aspirations and shared water resources, thereby mitigating potential conflicts and fostering mutually beneficial outcomes for all riparian states. 4. The shrinking Aral Sea, a stark reminder of water mismanagement's consequences. The Aral Sea region, where the Amu Darya River ends, has long been a battleground for water resources. The sea itself has shrunk dramatically over the past few decades due to excessive water diversion for agriculture, leading to ecological disaster and exacerbating tensions among countries in the region. In this context, Afghanistan's qosh Canal project, which aims to divert more water from the Amu Darya, has raised concerns. The question now is whether a solution can be found that satisfies Afghanistan's development ambitions without further straining the region's water resources. The shared waters of the Helmand River have long been a source of tension between Afghanistan and Iran, with both nations heavily dependent on this crucial waterway for agriculture and livelihoods. Disputes over water allocation have strained diplomatic relations and fueled discord. In the arid regions of Iran and Afghanistan, water's more than just a resource, it's a lifeline. As climate change exacerbates drought conditions and water scarcity, the Helmand River dispute has intensified. Each country accuses the other of over-extraction and mismanagement, and negotiations have repeatedly stalled, drying up diplomacy. Amidst the tensions, Afghanistan is grappling with the challenge of balancing its development ambitions with the need to maintain good relations with its neighbor Iran. The country's efforts to expand its agricultural sector and boost its economy, such as the qosh Canal project, are putting additional pressure on the already strained Helmand River. Yet there is also an opportunity here for cooperation. By seeking common ground and working together to manage shared waters, Afghanistan and Iran could turn a source of conflict into a catalyst for peace and stability. This would not only benefit their bilateral relations, but also contribute to regional security and prosperity. However, achieving this balance will require strong political will, sound water management strategies, and regional cooperation. Unfortunately, such harmonious goals often crumble in the face of bigger conflicts and competing interests. 5. Saudi Arabia's water management and regional dynamics, challenges, and engagements. Saudi Arabia plays a vital role in the realm of water resources and regional dynamics, particularly within the context of its water management strategies and regional geopolitical considerations. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia faces significant challenges related to water scarcity and resource management, compelling it to explore innovative solutions to meet domestic water demands and agricultural needs. Saudi Arabia's reliance on desalination and extensive water extraction from non-renewable groundwater aquifers has led to concerns about the sustainability of its water supply. The country's ambitious agricultural projects, such as pivot irrigation and crop cultivation in arid regions, have placed considerable pressure on its limited water resources, contributing to concerns about water scarcity and environmental sustainability. Moreover, the transboundary dynamics of water resources in the region have implications for Saudi Arabia's geopolitical engagements, particularly with neighboring countries. The management of shared water resources, such as the aquifers shared with neighboring Gulf Cooperation Council (GCC) countries, underscores the interconnected nature of water-related challenges and the imperative of fostering cooperative frameworks for sustainable water utilization in the region. Additionally, the broader regional water dynamics, including the management of shared river basins and aquifers, have implications for Saudi Arabia's engagement with other regional actors. The complexities of water-related challenges within the context of regional diplomacy and security underscore the multifaceted nature of Saudi Arabia's involvement in the broader water dynamics of the Middle East. 6. Tensions and cooperation. managing shared rivers in Central Asia. In Central Asia, the countries of Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, and Kyrgyzstan are interconnected through the management of shared rivers, particularly the Amu Darya and Syr Darya. These rivers play a crucial role in the region's water supply, agricultural irrigation, and energy production, making water management a significant factor in the relations between these Central Asian states. Tensions and disputes related to the shared rivers have been a long-standing issue, stemming from historical water allocation agreements, environmental concerns, and competing national interests. The Amu Darya and Syr Darya rivers are vital sources of water for irrigation and hydroelectricity in the region. Disputes have arisen over issues such as the construction of upstream dams, water diversion projects, and the equitable distribution of water resources among the riparian states. The arid climate and water scarcity in the region amplify the importance of these shared rivers, adding complexity to the management and allocation of water resources. The construction of dams and water diversion projects in upstream countries has raised concerns about the equitable distribution of water resources among the riparian states. These projects have potential to impact downstream water availability and the overall management of the rivers. The impact of climate change on water availability, as well as environmental sustainability, has added complexity to the management and allocation of water resources in the region. Changes in precipitation patterns, glacial melt, and overall water availability have implications for the shared rivers, contributing to concerns and potential sources of tension among the riparian states. 7. India, Pakistan, and China. India's involvement in water-related geopolitical tensions is a significant aspect of the broader regional dynamics, with far-reaching implications for diplomatic, strategic, and environmental considerations. The simmering tensions between India and its neighbors, particularly Pakistan and China, are fueled by the vital resource of water, leading to complex diplomatic and strategic challenges that underscore the intricate interplay between water, energy, and national security. The long-standing Indus Water Treaty between India and Pakistan, which governs the sharing of the waters of the Indus River and its tributaries, has been a source of contention and diplomatic maneuvering. India's construction of hydroelectric projects and dams on the rivers flowing into Pakistan has raised concerns about water scarcity and the potential for downstream impacts, leading to protracted diplomatic tensions and underscoring the intricate interplay between water resource utilization, energy security, and national sovereignty in the region. The complex dynamics of the Indus Water Treaty and India's hydroelectric projects necessitate a comprehensive understanding of the multifaceted implications of water resource management in transboundary river basins and the imperative of fostering cooperative mechanisms to alleviate tensions and foster sustainable utilization of shared water resources. The conflict between India and China, which may take various forms, from border skirmishes to political disagreements, is underpinned by a simmering tension fueled by a vital resource: water. At the heart of this tension lies the mighty Brahmaputra River, a lifeline for millions in India and Bangladesh, and the subject of contention due to China's dam-building projects along its upper reaches in Tibet. The multifaceted implications of these activities have raised significant concerns for downstream regions, impacting irrigation, hydroelectricity generation, and the overall ecosystem. Critics argue that the dams could significantly reduce water flow downstream, leading to unpredictable changes in water flow, flooding patterns, and environmental degradation. China's lack of transparency regarding its water management plans further exacerbates anxieties and raises diplomatic and environmental concerns. The absence of a formal water-sharing agreement among China, India, and Bangladesh further complicates the situation, creating a legal and diplomatic quagmire. This leaves India and Bangladesh vulnerable to unilateral decisions made by China regarding their shared water source, intensifying the complexities of the geopolitical and environmental dynamics at play. The impact of the Brahmaputra River's diminishing water levels has been significant, resulting in agricultural losses, environmental degradation, and social unrest in downstream regions, further highlighting the urgency of addressing the multifaceted challenges posed by China's dam-building activities and the absence of a formal water-sharing agreement. The Brahmaputra River has become a symbol of this struggle, representing the delicate balance between development, environmental sustainability, and the well-being of millions. The complex web of issues intertwined with historical anxieties, geopolitical tensions, and the fundamental need for survival underscores the imperative of fostering collaborative transboundary water management frameworks to mitigate conflicts, alleviate tensions, and foster sustainable utilization of shared water resources. As the Brahmaputra River continues to be at the center of geopolitical and environmental complexities, the imperative of fostering dialogue, cooperation, and equitable water allocation mechanisms to alleviate tensions and foster mutually beneficial outcomes for all riparian nations in the region remains paramount. The multifaceted implications of the Brahmaputra River's water dynamics necessitate a comprehensive understanding of the intricate interplay between water, diplomacy, and regional stability, underscoring the imperative of fostering collaborative mechanisms to address the shared challenges and aspirations of riparian nations in water-stressed regions. So, where does this new water war leave us? Is it a future of clashing civilizations and parched landscapes? Or can we forge a path towards sustainable water management and shared prosperity? The new water war is not a preordained destiny, but rather a pivotal juncture that beckons us to navigate a course toward resolution and collaboration. It's a formidable battle that we can and indeed must emerge victorious from. By ardently investing in sustainable water management practices, wholeheartedly embracing the ethos of international cooperation, and diligently fostering a culture of reverence and stewardship for this invaluable resource, we can diligently pave the way for a future where water becomes a unifying force, engendering cohesion and camaraderie among nations, rather than being a divisive factor that rends us asunder. Thank you for watching, and we sincerely appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay abreast of our upcoming videos as we continue to delve into pressing global issues and endeavors aimed at fostering a more harmonious and sustainable world for all.